Hola! Today we are making a traditional Spanish dessert, especially for this time of the year. We normally eat this at Easter or the Holy Week we call it. It's called leche frita or fried milk. So let's get started. You have all the ingredients in the description as usual. First of all, we're gonna start with preparation. We're gonna get the lemon and the orange zest, and carefully we're going to remove the inside because we don't want it to be too sour. Now we're gonna set aside a glass of milk, approximately 250 milliliters, and the rest goes in that pot. Now we're gonna add these and get ready for the second. For the second mix, we get our starch, cornstarch, and we're mixing it with the milk that we set aside before. Whisk it nicely, leave no lumps, and the third one is easy. It's basically the egg yolks, 3 egg yolks to be precise, and the sugar. Now your 3 mixes are ready. It's time to boil the milk. Now we're boiling these, we want to infuse the cinnamon sticks and the zest. And after it boils, we're just gonna cover it, we're gonna turn off the fire, we're gonna let it sit for 10 minutes. 10 minutes have passed, it's all infused, so we're gonna take out the cinnamon and the zest. Now we're gonna add one of the mixtures, the third one to be precise. We're gonna stir it all together. And we're gonna add a little bit of vanilla extract for some added flavor. We mix it all, now bring it to a boil. And we're gonna add the second one we prepared this time, which is the starch with sugar and milk. Now it's starting to get a bit stodgy and difficult to move, as you can see, so that's the right point. That's when we add the butter for extra flavor. Now we're gonna put all of these here to cool off evenly, and we're gonna put this stretch film, make sure it touches the surface, and we're gonna leave it in the fridge for a couple of hours. Now we remove the film, and this should come out easy. Give it a little poke, and there you go. Now, as you can see, I cut it into big portions, but you can make it smaller. So that's the consistency. Now to the outside, we're gonna make a mixture of sugar and cinnamon. And we're gonna get the remaining starch and 1 egg to butter them. Later on we'll add the last layer. So first it goes into the starch. You can also use flour, whatever you have at hand. Make sure there's no extra, then dip it in the egg. And now we fry it in sunflower oil at a high fire. Don't leave it for too long, just turn it around, make sure it's toasted, set it aside, and once it's cooled off a little bit, it's time to rub it onto the sugar and cinnamon mix. Now let's have a look at the inside. It should look like this. A bit like a Turkish delight. Gorgeous. Now these are some elements that you can put for decoration. You can have some wild berries, you can have some cinnamon sticks, and you can have some mint leaves to make it look gorgeous. Voila! So that's our plate. For extra delicious touch, we can add some blackberry sauce. It's mesmerizing. And now let's see how it tastes. Moment of truth. And the gross lies right in the middle. It's delicious. Fantastic fried milk. So, buen provecho, enjoy, adios.